And now you're going to probably remember the awesome Shindogu collection of Castlevania on the Dreamcast most recently, but now we're taking a look at the Cadillacs and Dinosaurs collection on the Sega Dreamcast. Now obviously, like I said, this is bringing together all different versions of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs for many different systems all into one place. That's exactly what Shindogu did with the Castlevania games. We're now seeing it with this. There could be more on the horizon, but today we're looking at this one. Don't move.
So yes, this is it. We've got a brand new collection from Shindogu. This time, is the infamous Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. And that's right, you're going to get what you expect from all of these collections. It really is a rundown of all the greatest bits for all the fans of each franchise we cover here. First of all, we're going to cover the fact that the ads are here and the actual TV series is here. That's right. The episodes are in this collection.
Where only the strong survive. A world of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
As well as that, you're going to be pleased to know that we've also got the soundtrack here, which is great. Another great addition. Like I said, the thing with these packs is they really are just trying to be real fan service. It's not just the games. It's the soundtrack, it's the images, and then also the TV series, which to me makes a great fan pack. That's right, there's a 1-disc version and a 2-disc version. We're looking at the 2-disc version. Only difference being, I should say, is the fact the other one is jam-packed with more of the TV series. So yes, that's right, we've got arcade games, we've got Beats of Rage games, we've even got the Genesis arcade port, including more Beats of Rage games. And that's pretty much it. But that's quite a lot to get your hands around. Now yes, like I said, the Genesis one does basically have the arcade port that's being done at the moment, as well as some Beats of Rage-esque, Streets of Rage-esque kind of hacks, if that makes sense. But this is the one that I'm more interested in because a lot of people actually haven't even seen this yet. This is the arcade port that is being done to the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis. It's actually running pretty well. It's not 100% complete yet, but as you can see, it is running well on the system itself. It's actually running really smoothly. The controls work very well. I actually really like the animations. You can see they've ported that over pretty damn precisely. Apart from that, there's really not a huge amount to say to it. It really is trying to be faithful to the arcade port. Yes, it's never going to be 100% because it's 16-bit, and you know, it's not 100% arcade quality because that just wouldn't work. It's just, that's not going to work if you're porting it to a 16-bit system, but it's going to get as close as it can. And like I said, I think it's looking pretty damn good, certainly up until this point. Now, the one reason you're here is you probably want to see the actual arcade version. That's right. Now, obviously, there are nice little instructions in the image you just saw, which is great because obviously not everyone would know even how to operate this from the get-go because, you know, it doesn't come naturally, if that makes sense. It's kind of a slightly different way of just, you got to add the coins as you would in an arcade, and then you're playing. Now, the one big criticism of this, unfortunately, is the arcade. The MAME emulator just isn't 100%. It actually looks like it runs pretty well, if that makes sense. It's the sound that just really feels like it's slowed right down. Unfortunately, that's no issue of Shindogu's. That's nothing he's done wrong here. It's just for the fact that the emulator isn't 100%. It's just not entirely optimized to run at full capacity, if that makes sense. Remember, the MAME emulator is actually quite a powerful little thing, and the fact it's even working on the Sega Dreamcast is kind of a great thing in itself. But yes, it's not polished. It's not 100%. So don't think it's going to be 100% because it's not. But great to see here. And like I said, it is kind of playable. It's not unplayable. It's just the sound might put you off. That's the only thing. But apart from that, controls are very, very responsive. All the moves are there. And it's the arcade version of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. You know, what more else can I say apart from this is the way you're probably going to want to play this? Guns, dinosaurs, enemies, Cadillacs? Christ! Really does everything. Now, as per all these collections, yes, there are also a couple of Beats of Rage titles as well, which, to be fair, are pretty good. I actually really like the Beats of Rage games because it just feels a little bit more like it's adding to the lore, if that makes sense. So if you love a genre of game, you get to play more of it, if that makes sense. Yes, you know, the stories don't always make a whole lot of sense, etc. But it's just fun seeing it. It's fun getting to play more of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs because it's changing up the actual action. It's adding you more. It's giving you more value. Because like I said, if you're into a certain franchise, you want to play more of it, then that's what the Beats of Rage games always done and probably will always continue to do. And I think they're great because, to be fair, they're not massively hard to do. Don't get me wrong. I haven't done one myself. But what I mean by that is the Beats of Rage engine allows people to go and create nice, awesome platformers or nice, awesome Beats of Rage titles pretty damn easily. Love it. Like I said though, I think the star of the show really is the arcade version because for me, that's what people want to play, right? This is why you're playing this collection, because you've either watched the cartoon or you played the actual arcade game. And for me, like I said, yes, it doesn't run 100%, but it's certainly pretty damn playable. And to be fair, the sound, you probably won't even notice it half the time. I think for me, it was just when I captured it, maybe it felt a little bit off. Yes, it is a bit off, I'm not going to lie, but hey, I think it certainly doesn't ruin the experience, which is great. As always, I hope you like this nice little look at Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, the collection 1 and 2 disc versions for the Sega Dreamcast. You can get them now in the download box below, or I should say the description box below. If you want to support the channel, you can do that as well over on Patreon. Obviously, the only thing I can ask, give it a like, subscribe, and let me know what you think. What collections would you like to see come to the Sega Dreamcast? As always, like, comment and subscribe. Is Al signing out?
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. As well as that, you can also back the channel on Patreon. QR code is down below. But obviously you can check out this video, you can also check out that video. And on that note, it's Al signing out.